Hello and welcome back to our daily English talk.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here today.
If you're new here, please click that subscribe button and like this video.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Roy. Didn't you know? This is a place to practice listening and speaking with simple, real English.
Please help us by liking this video and subscribing. It means a lot to us.
Today feels calm and quiet, and I really like this feeling as we start talking together. I am sitting comfortably and taking a slow breath before we begin. When I feel relaxed like this, English feels easier and less scary. I hope you are also feeling comfortable right now as you listen.
I feel the same way, and I am smiling as I imagine our listeners sitting and listening peacefully. I like to think that everyone is taking a small break from their busy day. This time is just for listening and feeling safe with English. That feeling is very important for learning slowly.
Today, we're going to talk about booking a flight, and this is something many people feel nervous about. I remember the first time I booked a flight, and my heart was beating fast. I did not know what to say or how to ask questions. That memory helps me understand our listeners better.
Yes, booking a flight can feel big and serious, but we can talk about it slowly together. I want everyone to know that it is okay to feel unsure. When we talk step by step, things become clearer and calmer. English can feel friendly when we take our time.
Let's imagine we are sitting in a quiet place, maybe at home or in a small office. We have a computer or a phone in front of us, and we are thinking about traveling. I can almost hear the soft sound of typing and see the screen lighting up. This picture helps me feel ready to speak.
I like that picture, and I imagine myself holding a cup of warm tea while looking at flight options. My shoulders feel relaxed as I breathe slowly. When I feel calm like this, I can think more clearly in English. This is the feeling we want our listeners to have too.
Emma, do you remember the first place you ever flew to? I am asking because memories often come back when we talk about flights. Thinking about past trips can make this topic feel more real and friendly. It also reminds us why booking a flight can be exciting.
Yes, I remember it very clearly, and my smile gets bigger when I think about it. I was young, and everything felt new and a little scary. I remember listening carefully to every word at the airport. That experience taught me to be patient with myself.
Many people listening today may want to travel for work, family, or rest. Booking a flight is often the first step, and that step can feel heavy. I want to say slowly that it is okay to make mistakes. Even native speakers feel confused sometimes.
That is very true, and I want to repeat that feeling of safety again. You do not need perfect English to book a flight. You only need simple words and a calm voice. People will usually try to help you when they hear your effort.
In today's conversation, we will imagine we are talking to an airline agent. I picture the agent speaking clearly and waiting patiently. This makes the situation feel less scary in my mind. When I imagine friendly people, my confidence grows.
I like to imagine that too, and it helps me feel less tense. I can see the agent smiling and listening carefully. The room feels quiet and professional, not rushed. This kind of picture makes English feel more manageable.
We will start very gently, using easy words and slow sentences. There is no hurry at all, and we will repeat ideas naturally. Listening slowly is a strong skill, and you are practicing it right now. I feel proud of everyone who is listening.
I feel proud too, and I want to say that listening is already learning. Even if you don't understand everything, your ears are working. Your brain is getting used to English sounds. That is a beautiful process to trust.
Before we really begin the booking conversation, let's stay in this calm moment. I am adjusting my posture and relaxing my hands. Small actions like this help me focus. English feels kinder when my body feels relaxed.
I'm doing the same thing, and I notice my breathing becoming slow and steady. I like to pause like this before speaking. It gives my thoughts time to settle. This is a good habit for speaking English.
Curious, Emma, when you think about flying, what feeling comes first to you? I ask because emotions are often part of travel. Some people feel joy and some feel fear. Talking about feelings helps learners connect with the language.
For me, I feel a mix of excitement and calm curiosity. I like watching planes and thinking about new places. At the same time, I like to be prepared and organized. Booking the flight helps me feel in control.
That makes sense, and I feel something similar. I like knowing where I'm going and when I will arrive. Booking a flight gives shape to a plan. It turns a dream into something real and clear.
And that is why today's topic is important for daily English. It's not just about words, but about confidence. When you can book a flight, you feel more independent. That feeling stays with you.
In this series, we will move slowly and carefully. We will not rush or jump ahead. Every sentence will have space to breathe. This is your time to listen without pressure.
Yes, and please remember that you can pause and listen again if you want. Learning is not a race. Everyone moves at their own speed. We are happy to walk with you.
Now, as we get closer to the real conversation, imagine opening a website or calling an airline. I can hear a gentle ringing sound or see a search bar on the screen. These small details help the scene feel real.
I imagine reading the city names and dates carefully. My eyes move slowly across the screen. I feel focused, but not stressed. This calm focus is what we want during booking.
In the next part, we will begin speaking directly about booking the flight. We will ask simple questions and listen to clear answers. Nothing will be difficult or fast. Everything will stay friendly and slow.
Until then, take one more calm breath with us. Feel your body sitting or standing comfortably. English is here to support you, not to scare you. We are ready to continue together.
Now that we are feeling calm and ready, let us slowly continue our conversation together. I am sitting comfortably and looking at the screen in front of me. I imagine the soft light of a phone or computer. This quiet moment makes me feel prepared to speak.
I feel ready too, and I can sense the calm energy around us. My hands are resting gently, and my thoughts feel clear. When I feel like this, English words come more easily. I hope our listeners feel the same quiet confidence.
Let us imagine that I want to book a flight, and I decide to call the airline. I take a slow breath before speaking. I remind myself that I do not need perfect English. I only need to speak clearly and calmly.
That is a very good mindset to have, and it helps reduce fear. I imagine hearing a friendly voice on the phone. The agent sounds patient and professional. This makes the situation feel safe.
When the call connects, I begin by greeting the agent politely. I say hello in a clear and gentle voice. I feel my shoulders relax as I hear my own words. Starting politely always helps me feel more confident.
Yes, greetings are very important, and they set the tone of the conversation. I imagine the agent greeting you back warmly. That small exchange already builds trust. It makes the next steps easier.
After the greeting, I explain slowly that I want to book a flight. I speak one idea at a time and do not rush. I feel proud of myself for speaking clearly. Even simple sentences have power.
I really like how you describe that feeling of pride. Many learners forget to notice that moment. Saying something simple and being understood is a big success. That feeling helps you continue.
Next, I say where I want to go, and I say the city name carefully. I pause after speaking to listen. I remind myself that listening is just as important as speaking. Silence is okay.
That pause is very important, and I want our listeners to remember that. You do not need to fill every moment with words. Listening shows respect and gives you time to think. It is part of good communication.
Then the agent may ask about the date of travel, and I listen closely. I repeat the date slowly in my mind before answering. This helps me feel sure about my response. Taking time is a good habit.
I can imagine that moment clearly, and it feels very real. Dates and numbers can feel stressful, but slowing down helps a lot. You can always ask the agent to repeat. That is completely okay.
When I answer, I speak clearly and calmly. I do not worry about my accents or small mistakes. My goal is to share the correct information. Communication is more important than perfection.
That is such an important idea, and I want to gently repeat it. Communication matters more than perfect grammar. People understand effort and intention. Your voice is enough.
As the conversation continues, I listen for details about the flight. I hear times, prices, and seat options. I picture these details clearly in my mind. This helps me stay focused.
I like that image of organizing information in your mind. It feels calm and orderly. When things feel organized, stress becomes smaller. That is helpful during booking.
Sometimes I may not understand everything right away, and that is okay. I can politely ask the agent to repeat or speak slowly. I feel brave when I do this. Asking for help is a strength.
Yes, and I want listeners to hear that message clearly. Asking for repetition is normal and polite. It shows that you care about understanding. There is no shame in that.
In the next part, we will talk more deeply about feelings and experiences during booking. We will reflect on small worries and quiet successes. This helps turn practice into confidence.
Yes, we will continue step by step just like this. There is no rush at all. Please stay comfortable and relaxed. We are happy to keep going with you.
As we continue, I notice how my feelings change during the booking process. At the beginning, there was tension in my body, but now it feels softer. I am sitting back a little more comfortably. This change reminds me that practice slowly builds calm.
I can feel that calm too, and it feels very real and warm. When I imagine this moment, my shoulders drop naturally. The conversation no longer feels heavy. It feels like a normal part of life.
I remember a time when booking a flight made me very nervous. My hands felt cold and my thoughts were fast. I worried about saying the wrong thing. Thinking about that time helps me understand how far I have come.
I understand that feeling very well, and I remember similar moments. Fear often comes from not knowing what will happen. When we talk through the steps slowly, fear becomes smaller. Knowledge brings quiet confidence.
During the booking call, there is a moment when I realize I am doing okay. My sentences are simple, but they work. The agent understands me, and I understand them. That moment feels very encouraging.
That moment is so important to notice and remember. It shows that simple English is powerful. You do not need long or difficult sentences. Clear and calm words are enough.
I also notice that my listening skills improve as the call continues. At first, every word feels heavy, but later it feels lighter. My ears adjust to the rhythm of English. This makes understanding easier.
That adjustment happens naturally, and many learners do not notice it. Your brain is learning quietly in the background. This is a beautiful and gentle process. Trusting it makes learning less stressful.
Sometimes the agent explains rules or options and I listen carefully. I do not understand every word, but I understand the main idea. That is enough to continue. Perfect understanding is not required.
I want to repeat that idea softly for everyone listening. Understanding the main idea is success. Small details can come later. Step by step is the best way.
When I feel unsure, I ask a simple question. I speak slowly and clearly, even if my voice feels a little shaky. The agent responds kindly. This kindness helps me relax again.
Kind responses make a big difference, and they happen more often than we expect. People usually want to help. When they hear effort, they respond with patience. This is comforting to remember.
As the booking moves forward, I feel a sense of progress. The destination, date, and time are becoming clear. This clarity feels satisfying. It turns uncertainty into a plan.
That feeling of having a plan is very calming. It gives structure to your thoughts. Travel feels real and possible. Confidence grows quietly in moments like this.
I also reflect on how my emotions guide my speech. When I relax, my words come more smoothly. When I tense up, words feel stuck. This teaches me to care for my feelings while speaking.
That awareness is very helpful, and it applies to all English situations. Taking care of your emotions supports your language. Calm feelings support clear thinking. This connection is important.
I think about our listeners and imagine them in similar situations. They may be sitting alone, listening carefully, and practicing in their minds. I want them to know that they are not alone. We are practicing together.
Yes, that shared feeling is very important. Learning English can feel lonely sometimes, but moments like this create connection. Even listening quietly is part of a shared journey.
As the call continues, the agent may ask for personal details like a name. I spell my name slowly and clearly. I pause between letters. This careful pace helps avoid mistakes.
That careful spelling is a very practical skill. Taking time shows confidence and responsibility. It also helps the agent do their job well. Everyone benefits from patience.
When the agent repeats my information correctly, I feel relieved. It feels good to know everything is understood. That relief brings a small smile to my face. Success feels quiet but strong.
Quiet success is sometimes the best kind. It does not need celebration or noise. It just feels steady and warm inside. That feeling stays with you.
Before the booking ends, I take a moment to check my understanding. I listen carefully to the summary the agent gives. This final check feels responsible and calm. I feel in control.
That final check is a wonderful habit. It brings closure and clarity. When everything is clear, your mind can rest. This is a good way to end any conversation.
In the next part, we will gently move toward closing the booking and saying goodbye. We will talk about finishing the call and feeling proud afterwards. This is an important emotional step.
Yes, we will continue slowly and warmly. Please stay relaxed and comfortable. You are doing very well just by listening. We are ready to finish this journey together.
As the conversation slowly comes to an end, I notice a gentle feeling of relief inside me. My body feels lighter than before, and my breathing is steady. I sit back and realize that the difficult part is almost finished. This awareness brings a quiet sense of pride.
I can feel that pride too, and it feels very warm and comforting. When I imagine this moment, I see someone relaxing their shoulders after a long focus. Finishing a booking is not just an action, it is an emotional success as well.
I think about how nervous I felt at the beginning and compare it to how I feel now. The difference is clear and encouraging. I feel calmer and more capable. This contrast makes me smile.
That comparison is very powerful, and it shows real growth. Fear does not disappear suddenly. It fades slowly as confidence rises. You experienced that change naturally.
I also realized that my English does not need to be perfect to work well. Simple sentences carried me through the whole conversation. This understanding feels freeing. It changes how I see future situations.
That understanding can change everything, and I want listeners to hold on to it. English is a tool, not a test. It helps you connect and solve problems. Perfection is not required.
I think about how nervous I felt at the beginning and compare it to how I feel now. The difference is clear and encouraging. I feel calmer and more capable. This contrast makes me smile.
That comparison is very powerful, and it shows real growth. Fear does not disappear suddenly. It fades slowly as confidence rises. You experienced that change naturally.
I also realize that my English does not need to be perfect to work well. Simple sentences carried me through the whole conversation. This understanding feels freeing. It changes how I see future situations.
That understanding can change everything, and I want listeners to hold on to it. English is a tool, not a test. It helps you connect and solve problems. Perfection is not required.
After booking the flight, I imagine writing down the details or checking my email. This practical action feels calm and organized. It gives closure to the task. My mind feels settled.
That sense of closure is very comforting. When things are clear and written down, worry becomes smaller. Organization supports peace of mind. This is helpful in many parts of life.
I also think about future trips and conversations that may come next. Booking a flight is just one example. There will be hotels, directions, and small talks. Knowing I can handle this gives me hope.
That hope is very important, and it builds motivation. Each successful experience becomes a strong memory. These memories support you when new challenges appear. Confidence is built step by step.
I imagine our listeners finishing this episode and feeling a little stronger. Even if they only listened quietly, something changed inside. Understanding grows quietly. Effort always leaves a mark.
Yes, and listening itself is an act of courage. Choosing to practice English is not always easy. Showing up matters more than results. That choice deserves respect.
Before we say goodbye, I want to gently remind everyone that progress is not always loud. Small, calm moments are signs of growth. Feeling less afraid is success. Feeling more comfortable is success.
I love that reminder, and I hope it stays with our listeners. Learning happens in quiet ways. Trusting the process makes the journey kinder. You are doing enough.
As we come to the end, I take one final calm breath. I feel grateful for this shared time. Talking slowly and warmly makes English feel human. This feeling stays with me.
I feel grateful too, and my heart feels full. Sharing these moments creates connection. Even across distance, we are learning together. That thought is comforting.
Thank you for spending this time with us today. We hope this conversation made booking a flight feel less scary. Please remember that you are capable. Step by step is always enough.
We are very happy you listened with us until the end. Please take care of yourself and move at your own pace. English will be waiting for you kindly. See you next time.